Afternoon and welcome to number 6 Shute Hill, a linked detached 3-bedroom property that's been extended and set within a really good sized garden that we'll see in a minute how large it is at the back. So inside, through a UPVC double glazed door into a decent sized entrance hallway, turning staircase to the first floor, those double doors leading into the kitchen, turning right into the dining room. But in fact the kitchen is of a size that can very comfortably take a dining room table and chairs. Door there into the cloakroom WC and straight ahead into the sitting room. Bowed window to the front. Radiator central heating, that's oil fired. And the boiler lives in the garage. Kitchen really is a good size. Plenty of units. Window looking to the rear garden, plumbing for the washing machine and dishwasher. Door leading through to the extension and beyond to the conservatory. Looking back to the sitting room and the bow window, and in fact the original wall and house would have ended here, but you can see the meaningful extension that we've got. That's the door to the kitchen that we saw just now, but we've got this great room here that's so very flexible. A monopitch roof with a Velux roof window flooding in light, and of course that window looking to the rear garden. Stable door and window out to the conservatory. Block base wall, UPVC double glazed above, and French doors leading outside onto the terrace and into the garden. And upstairs, turning staircase, window on the half landing and the full landing, flooding in plenty of light. Access to the roof space, doors to 3 bedrooms and the bathroom. This large double bedroom's got an ensuite shower room. Dual aspect. And looking sideways, some really lovely views towards the valley. Ensuite, shower room. Bathroom. Airing cupboard there, hot water tank and immersion, and then 2 bedrooms. If you can hear children, it's home time and they're being picked up outside. The house is set nicely back from the road and pavement with this pretty garden that's got some good small trees, a maple, palms and so on. It's also been designed for level access to the front door and step-free access around to the rear garden. The school is situated just over there. Because we're at the beginning of the development, we're just a few minutes walk from Mawnan village centre. Lovely village, good facilities. And of course we're perhaps 3/4 of a mile from the Helford River. This wide pathway gives step-free access around to the side and rear garden. What is lovely here that you've got a garden much bigger than houses I've seen within the development. It's about 75 foot wide. Boundaries are good and stout, giving good privacy. Got some nice shrubs around and about. Magnolia there, nice myrtle, raised bed, and this large terrace accessible from the conservatory. An elderly summer house there and 2 timber sheds working their way around to the rear of the garage. But pretty level, lawned, nicely established, but with great scope for somebody to develop to their own liking. Unusually private too, and rather nice to be looking beyond the garden towards the valley in the distance. So access from those French doors leading out onto the terrace, and a really good size. There we are, number 6 Shute Hill. It's a property that does need some investment, some modernising and improvement. Perfectly livable as is, and really very nice, but do perhaps, if you're interested, think to have some sort of budget to spend for that modernisation. But an absolute beauty, competitively priced, linked detached, 3 bedrooms, and it's been extended with the beauty of that rear garden that's much bigger than most. If you have any questions, please do give us a call, and if you'd like to come and have a look, I'd be delighted to show this one to you.